Hi guys, thanks for checking out another TM Hair Products video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about why people are not retaining the length or why their hair is falling out even though they wear protective styles. So I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but that's what I want to talk about today. And I'm going to give you 5 tips on why protective styles, why you're not seeing, why your hair is not retaining the length or you're not seeing the growth that you want to see even though you wear protective styles. Because when you look all over to YouTube, social media, protective style this, protective style that, protective style, everything. Now, a protective style is any style that's done that protects the ends of your hair, that keeps your hair protected and out of the way. For example, the way my hair is up in this bun, it is a protective style. I have my hair in 2 braids and I have the 2 braids tucked. So that is considered a protective style. Braids are considered a protective style. Weaves are considered a protective style. Wigs are considered a protective styles. Even if you wear your hair in a high bun and you tuck the ends of your bun, that is considered a protective style. So there is a number of protective styles that people can wear that depending on your lifestyle. Some protective styles are of convenience, like if you're a wig wearer and you put your hair in braids, like I said, and tuck the ends, that's a protective style for me. Protective styles are easy or convenient for me because I'm always on the go. I always have a lot of things to do, and this is an easy way for me. But I take my hair down probably every 2 weeks, wash it, shampoo it, deep condition it, of course, that's very important, moisturize it, and then go back into whatever style I'm going into. But I want to give you 5 reasons why you might not be getting the length you need from, or that you desire, not necessarily need, that you desire from a protective style. And I have them written down because I will go all around the world. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to our channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Matter of fact, I'll wait before I give you these tips because you need to hit the subscribe button. You need to join the family. You need to be a part of the family. So I'll give you a second. If you don't know what the subscribe button is, it's at the bottom. It's a little red button that says subscribe, and once you click it, it turns that button gray. Make sure you click it to see all of my videos so you can become a part of the family. I answer questions, I interact, I engage, I do all of that. So come on over, come on over, come on over, subscribe, join the family, and learn tips and share tips because we're open to sharing. I'm open to learning. So share your tips down below, what you do to protect the style of your hair, or how you've gained length or retained length in doing your protective style. So I'm always open. I love new ideas. So yeah, let's get right into this video. Now, the number one, or not, I won't say the number one. My first, what do I want to call it? Tip or clue to let you guys know that you're not receiving the length you want in a protective style is, one, guys, people are leaving their protective styles up way too long, like way too long. When you leave a protective style in 3 months, 6 months, it is now becoming counterproductive because your hair is so compact together and it starts to mat together. When you go ahead and detangle your hair, you lose so much more hair than you would have if you had maybe did it every 4 weeks. That is one of the reasons that you're not seeing the length you want to see when you protect the style. You're leaving it in. You're leaving the, when I say protective style, like braids, crochet braids, wigs, weaves, like that's way too long. It's now being counterproductive with your hair. 2, when you wear protective styling, particularly braids, crochet braids, box braids, all that, you guys, they are too tight. They are pulling your hair out. You get them done so tight because you want them to last longer. But again, it is counterproductive. You are putting too much tension, too much stress on your hair, and it pulls your hair out. It breaks your hair off. So once you finally take it down after it being up 6 months or so, you have all of this hair that comes out when it could have been a fraction. Now, shedding is natural. It's going to happen. I don't care what you do. I don't care how many vitamins you take. I don't care whatever. What you do, your hair is going to shed. Naturally, the hair is going to shed from the follicle. But that's a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. But if you do not one, not keep your hair up so long, and two, not put so much tension. Like you see people braid their hair and they literally don't have edges. Like your very ends edges are braided up. You can't put that much tension on very delicate small sections of hair, and your braids are down to your behind. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at your braids being down to your behind, but I'm saying just think about the weight and the tension you're putting on that small amount of hair. So that's why when you take your braid out and you look around the root of the braid, you see all of this hair around the root of the braid because you've just put so much tension on it and you've broken the hair off, and now your hair is damaged and you're not seeing the length that you want to see. Number three, when you do a protective style, before doing a protective style, moisturizing is very important. It is crucial. If you have very dry hair, especially if you are in the category of people like me who are 4C, tightly coiled hair that's prone to matting, that's very dry, moisturizing is important. Moisturizing with a moisturizer that is sufficient for your hair. Just putting a little oil on your hair, that isn't moisturizing. Moisturizing, you moisturize your hair when water is added. So those of you who like to do the lock method, which is liquid oil cream, this is your lock method in a jar. Let me show you. This is very thick and creamy and moisturizing. This is your lock method in the jar. And as you can see, I'm trying to get the light to hit it right. Let me come in closer. You see how you can see the shine and the glisten, the moisture. This just looks moisturizing, right? Like this just looks moisturizing. This is your moisturizer in a jar. This is your lock method in a jar. So you would add the Perfect Assist styling aid to your hair prior to your protective style. Now, and that's any protective style. So let's say, y'all, I don't want to take my wrap off, but maybe I will. Depends on how I feel toward the end of the video, so you guys can see my protective style. And this is the way I wear my hair under here when I do wigs. I also use the styling aid when I do wigs because the styling aid isn't greasy. It does contain oils and butters, but it's perfectly balanced so that it is not greasy. It doesn't weigh your hair down. You know, it doesn't make your wigs heavy. It doesn't make your weaves heavy. If I get a weave, I put a little bit of the styling aid along the root of my hair as I'm braiding my hair down, or if I'm getting my hair braided down. Depends if I do it myself or I have it done. I use a little bit of the styling aid because it's very important to keep your hair moisturized while it's under the wigs and weaves. Is this making sense? Are you guys seeing the pattern? Are you guys seeing the trend here? Okay. It's very important that you do that. So this is your lock method. So this, you just add water. It has the oil and it's a cream all in one. Even if you don't add water, let's say you blow dry your hair and you're getting ready to braid your hair for crochet braids or wigs, weaves, extensions, whatever. You don't even have to add water. Just add this along the root of your hair and the tips of your hair as you braid it. Game changer. You will see once you take your protective style down, you will see that your hair will still be moisturized. Your hair will still have a nice luster to it, even though it's been in a protective style 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It'll still have a nice luster to it. When you touch your hair won't be dry and it feels just like fall leaves. It's fall leaves, you get it? It won't feel like fall leaves. You know how like it just won't feel brittle and dry. And I use the term like broom straw, like, you know, you could just crumple it, you know, it won't feel like that. So, and I will link videos and it will show you when I'm taking my kids' hair down that, and you can see that their hair isn't dry and brittle and all that stuff. Okay, so number 4 is to trim your ends when necessary. If you don't trim your ends, although you're using protective styles to grow your hair, if you don't trim your ends when necessary, I'm not an advocate for, oh, I got to trim my hair every 6 weeks. I got to trim my hair every month. I got to trim my hair. No. When you look at your hair and your hair needs a trim it. Simple. If you don't trim your hair, what happens is when your ends splits, they will continue to split. They will continue to split up the hair strand. And you'll find that your hair is very thick at the root and very thin and brittle on the end. So just think about it this way. If you clip those ends off early, it won't affect the length that you're trying to achieve. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, so make sure you trim your hair when necessary. Don't look at it as like, oh my God, I'm losing 2 inches because you don't really have the 2 inches. Because your hair is so brittle, it's going to continue to break and split, and your hair is going to look thinner and thinner and more unhealthy and more unhealthy. So go ahead and trim those ends. Okay, last but not least, and you guys know, if you are familiar with my channel, if you know me, if you have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you already know what this one is. You already know. I don't even have to say it, but for those of you who are new, I'm going to share with you. You guys, if you don't deep condition, deep conditioning is very crucial for, again, people like me who have 4C, tightly coiled, dry hair, prone to matting. Deep conditioning is crucial because what deep conditioning does, it allows when I say, let me back up for those of you who are new. When I say deep conditioning, I mean heat is applied to the hair. So this detangler is a fantastic deep conditioner. This is a detangler. You can use it as a detangler. You can use it as a deep conditioner. You can use it as a co-wash. You can use it as a wig rejuvenator. So this is multiple uses out of this one bottle. Multiple uses. But today we're talking about deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is when you apply heat. You apply the product, which is the smooth through detangler, to the hair. You put a conditioning cap on your hair. You sit under a hooded dryer or a hair conditioner for about 15 to 20 minutes on a medium setting to allow the heat to penetrate your hair. So it allows the cuticles to lift and it allows the product to penetrate your hair. Now, with this detangler, what it's going to do, it is going to go underneath the cuticles of your hair. It's going to moisturize. It is going to strengthen. It's going to add shine. It is going to add luster. It is going to do a lot of things to benefit your hair. That's why you guys know I am crucial. I am big, huge, humongous, gigantic, whatever you want to call it, on deep conditioning, because it has been a game changer for my girls. It has been a game changer for me. Deep conditioning with TM hair products, smooth through detangler. And let me tell you something. When you have thick, tightly coiled hair that's prone to matting, if you're familiar, like I said, with my channel, if you're not, feel free to browse. Go back and look through. And you'll see that my daughters have very thick hair, long hair, and this is crucial to their hair. Now let me show you. I can't pour it out, but I'm going to show you. This is how thick this detangler is. I can hold this upside down for a week. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but as you can see, as long as I'm holding this bottle upside down, nothing is coming out because this detangler is thick and concentrated, and it's going to coat your hair beautifully. Now, if you want to silk press, this is a little bit off subject, but since we're talking about it, deep conditioning. If you want to silk press your hair, hands down, use this as a deep conditioner. This is all you need. This and your heat protectant, shining, gorgeous, just beautiful hair. And you don't have to use excessive amounts of oil. You don't have to use oils, drops, silk serums, all of that stuff. You don't have to use it. As you can see, I'm still holding this bottle up and it ain't not a drop dripped out. Why? Because this is thick, it is creamy, it is moisturizing, and just imagine this on your hair when you are deep conditioning. Those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about. Great. Now my arm getting tired, y'all, so I got to put the top back on. But that was just, I just did that to make a point. If you have thick hair like mine, not necessarily thick, but coily, dry, prone to matting hair, you need something that's thick, that's going to coat the strands of your hair. Runnier conditioners, it just don't do it for me. It just doesn't do it for me. That's why it was crucial when we started making the smooth through detangler. It had to have some weight on it. For me, it had to. And it's natural and organic. It's safe for both children and adults. And this is a game changer for those of you who know, like I said, you know, my slogan on our website is the proof is in the hair. Your hair is going to tell you, like, oh my God, you've been tripping. Like, you've been slacking on me. Like, you've been shortchanging me. You ain't been treating me right. Your hair is going to tell you that. The proof is in the hair. So guys, I just want to give you those 5 tips and maybe a couple of extra here and there. Y'all know me. I may take you around the world, but we always come back to square one. I just want to give you guys some tips. So just to let you know that when you are protective styling your hair, keep those things in mind, and just, you know, keep the things that I told you in mind in terms of not leaving your style up too long, making sure moisturizing is crucial. Moisturizing, deep conditioning, and trimming your ends. If you don't get nothing else, if you say, you know what, boo-boo, I'm going to wear my hair up for 6 months if I want to, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. But if you don't get nothing else, get 3 tips from me. If you don't get anything else, trim when necessary, moisturize, and deep condition. If you don't do nothing else, moisturize, deep condition. With these products, you gotta get your own scissors trim. Like, I can't get your scissors. Okay. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you are new, thank you for subscribing, because I'm in my heart, I already know you subscribe because you vibing with me. We're here. So I already know you subscribe. So again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will leave the link to these products. And also, if you are interested in my lashes, these are, she's a flirt. They are available at TM Hair Products, and I will leave that link below as well. These are high quality 3D mink lashes, and they have some length on them. They are not 25 millimeter, but they are gorgeous. I love these lashes. I love the way they look. But that's neither here nor there. But just in case y'all interested, you know, I just had to tell y'all in case you're interested. And also, this is for my daughter. She loves for me to well, I wanted to wear plum lipstick, but she loves for me to match my lipstick with my shirt. She just thinks that's so cool. So this is for you, boo. This is for you. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.